Peace, love, and harmony, family. I am Infinite Life, here to share the truth unapologetically. Out here, sitting in my garden, enjoying the view, breathing in that good ass prana that is conscious with all and raising the vibration and frequency in love on the planet for all. And what are we going to do right now? Breathe in that good ass prana. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Free to be. Beautiful. Infinitely. One more time. Deep down from the base of our spine. And light up those chakras like the rainbow in the sky. Let's go. Make it deep. Make it beautiful. Let's go. Feels so good to be in the land of the living with praises and thanksgiving. Can I get a hello there? Hello? Oh, woohoo! Hello. Now today I want to talk to you guys about how to stop negative energy recycling in your life, in your life, in life. And I always love to say to pay attention to your environment and what you're feeding your subconscious mind. You know, we have a tendency to go out in public and allow people to speak in our lives and just hear them talk or actually go with a subject that or or a saying uh, or what has been reverberated from somebody else and not really think within ourselves, maybe this is not for me, you know. And what got me to deep diving in myself is that yesterday I was in the market, in the farmer's market, and I was purchasing some items from a vendor, and I was telling her my lifestyle and how I don't eat certain things now. I don't eat meat, I don't eat, and how I live and stuff. And she was admiring the fact that I could live this way comfortable. And then another customer jumped up and said, in the midst of our eavesdropping into our conversation, I know somebody who said eat like that and he died when he was 36. And I was like, really? So I turned to her and said, well, that's not my thoughts. And it's all mind games. And I locked off the conversation. And I say this to say this to you guys today because when we're not paying attention to our environment that is constantly feeding the subconscious mind without being present, without being observant as to what it is being said or what it is being imparted on you, you can absorb that and make it a part of you. You know, now I have swim up and down the pond when it comes to looking at life differently now, you know, and watching how death occurs too in looking at life differently, sometimes because we are knowingly feeding ourselves negativity, that it actually plays out in our life because somebody was allowed to speak into your life, you know, and you start unconsciously believing it, or at some point you would sit with it and think about it, and you know, eventually it will happen, you know, and it will lead you down to a path where, because you already subconsciously program yourself unknowingly that it happens, you know. That's why I always say, guard your subconscious mind. It is always listening, is always paying attention, you know. And if you yourself is not paying attention, it will manifest things that you don't want to have in your life. And you want to know, well, why these things happening to me? It's because when we are continuously around others and they impart their experiences that is negative or happen negative to them, and we listen to it without shielding ourselves subconsciously to say, well, that's their reality, we too become a part of that and get trapped in that. That's why being awake and aware is important to negative energy. It is coming in most subtle ways now that you might say, you might even have a response or a reaction to it or an awareness to it, that right there it manifesting. So you're seeing it all throughout society with the matrix, what they're doing, with all the subliminal messages, with all the food, with everything. Everything is just being pumped out, pumped out, pumped out, or pumped out, because nobody is not out paying attention to the environment, as opposed to living in their world within, you know, living in nature, living, you know, eating from nature, living a lifestyle that is healthy, a lifestyle that is conscious, a lifestyle that is unprogrammable, because you're not living for things that are added onto you. You are living adding value onto you, and it's not the other way around. You know, so you live in your reality that is adding value to you rather than the reality give you the value, if you know what I mean. And when others, or when society throws things at us, they expect the rewards that they throw at us because we were asleep. So why I think we have up to iPhone 14 or something? It could be even further more, because I lose track of that. But as I say, everything they put out, they know they're going to get a feedback, because we were asleep and we were chasing the things rather than we were chasing stuff rather than attracting it to us. And when I mean attracting, actually creating things mindfully for us. You know, I telepathically communicate with my animals, with my partner, with everything around me. and I don't need a phone because I took away the limited beliefs from myself and give myself a limitless belief. And because I have given that to myself, I am able to connect with my partner, with the animals, with the water, with the environment, with the earth, everything. Because I always say, this is a magic box. The mind is a magic box. And what you believe you receive, what you put out as a frequency to the universe, it magically appears. I don't use the word magically appear, but it is manifested in reality. That's why I always preach about being mindful, you know, being mindful about what you want to see in reality. You know, you want to be the change in reality, live an example of positivity onto yourself and each other. So that is what we're going to read and reap in reality. And once you go within, you will see the bigger picture that love really reigning supreme. You understand? Love is making everything free to be, free to have, and free to create the beautiful reality within that so much of you are aware of and know the truth of. Even when your external reality is showing up different, stay focused on what it is you want to live in the present moment. Don't study what anybody had to say and all these different things, whatever the case may be. Create it in your space. You understand? Be in spaces that it is alive, you know. And even when you even if you end up in society, keep that vibe, that vision inside of you alive while moving through the concrete jungles of the matrix. And know that is the illusion that you're facing. And that anything that is against what is natural is negative. Natural eating, natural ways of exercising, being in natural spaces, loving up on the earth, taking care of the animals, which includes veganism. But so much of you still fighting that down because you're programmed to eating animals. And quite frankly, I will tell you, you can come in the forest with me, vibing on that frequency, because they will definitely deal with you and leave me. Because my heart is pure towards them, you know. Because when an animal look at you, they see where you consume the fear from other energies, and they will put up a defense mechanism. You gotta dive deep to know that you are just like them, and then you consume them, you create fear in them, because they come here to live just like you and me. But you playing greedy and want to eat meat and fish and all the other things that you're not supposed to put in your body that have any same experience like you in different avatars. So I say to you today, really, 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 really get in deep meditation in nature. Ground yourself, put your feet on the ground or your body in the waters, and really get yourself in deep meditation and see how beautiful we truly are. Humanity is a real beautiful thing. As we step in our power, we will see how our divinity created us just to be in love with each other and live positive energy so that positive manifestations become our reality. I am infinite life with the sun on my face, beautiful as it is naturally. Sharing its solar codes and downloading it into my DNA. And this is what I talk about positivity. When we experience the beauty life is and is always given to us, we live it mindfully so it show up in our reality in beautiful ways, sustainable unto ourselves in meaningful ways. You can see it, you can feel it, and you know it when it is negative. Let it go its way. Once again, I am Infinite Life, and I'm only going to share the truth unapologetically. Please tap that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with someone who needs to hear this. Oh, yes, and let positivity go viral. Do have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical. Did I say awesome? Yes, awesome. And spectacular? Yes, spectacular day. Just as you are. I love all of you, New Earth Stars.